Yes, a big round of applause for each and every one of us. Let's do that. Yes, so my name is Vyacheslav. I'm the CEO of Chili Labs, and I will be your host today. But you have come to see two great speakers that I personally like and admire for years. It will be Arturs and it will be Yuris, and it's product meetup number 11. You're in for a treat. So yes, let's move further, and I will explain why we are here. We were searching for a long time a community that we could join and we could listen to smart people saying something about product, about business, about how to do things properly, not to fail by ourselves. And we couldn't, so we decided that we should do it ourselves. And for more than 2 years, we are doing that. There were different iterations. We did it as a product, as a development, but now we think we have found a format. And the most important, it's not just two smart guys came and shared some knowledge with you. It's about community. Basically, that's why we have beer. That's why we have drinks, caterings, and stuff. So you socialize. So you speak with each other, bump into each other, because Riga is a small place, and who knows? Maybe it's your next boss or your next employee or someone. So yeah, please use this time to communicate and to share your thoughts. This is why we are here. And of course, advertisement. Basically, Chili Labs, in a nutshell, we do mobile apps for almost, no, it's actually more than 8 years already. We do design, we do mobile apps, we do sometimes websites, but most of you know us about mobile apps. So if you have any issues or concerns or something related to mobile, reach out. We would be happy to help. And yeah, over course of these years, we did more than, we have calculated it's around 80 different projects that we did. So we are quite experienced in what we do. End of advertisement. So next one, we are always looking for great people, but now we need someone who wants to become an IT project manager. So if you have anyone who wants to do that, who wants to learn, we will help. We like to raise great minds. So yeah, if you have anyone, please join, and my colleague Liliana will help you to get this job. And some news, we will send you follow-ups after this meetup, what we've been cooking for 3 months lately. We have parsed through 30,000 different apps in the world, especially fintech. And what we did, we tried to understand what is common, how the top ranking apps are performing and what is different for them, what is different for the low budget apps, and what is common. Basically, we did everything there, like ratings, reviews, amounts of App Store optimization they use, even colors of their assets and functionality. So we're going to be launching it in September, so we need some time to make it beautiful. But if you have fintech app and you want to know how your app is doing right now, scan this QR code or drop us a message, and we will include you to the list, and we will give you detailed audit on actually how your app is performed and what can be done better. So we have quite packed agenda today. First, we will have Arturs speaking about his entrepreneur life and golf. And then we will have coffee break. As you remember, please socialize, speak. And then we will have Yuri's presentation. And then we will have whole 40 minutes for socializing, networking, and asking any questions. So come to anyone and ask. It's speaking safe zone. But yeah, that's it from the organizational side. Let's welcome Arturs to the stage. Yes, welcome. Yes.
Hello. In Altero, I co-founded Altero. Then after 8 years, we grew up. We opened Latvian branch, Lithuanian branch, Estonian branch, and now I exited, left the company self-sufficient, and also I'm working for 13 years in a real estate field. I would like to maybe to introduce you with my CV. Then I will share one skill with you today for a takeaway, and then we'll move to Q&A. So this is my CV. I started my career in 2010. I was Forex trader. Back then it was quite trendy to be Forex trader. Now Bitcoin trader is even more trending. But I was a Forex trader. I was working in a Forex brokerage company. Then I started my studies, bachelor's, master, and PhD. During my studies, I was working as a commercial real estate broker. Then I was working as an investment real estate broker or advisor, and then I started PhD. I won money for PhD studies, but I didn't finish it. I gave them back those money, and I started to work in a bank, in a big bank, local, like on the Baltic level local bank. I was head of mortgage loans there. And then I understood that bank is maybe not for me. It's a bit too boring. So everything is too boring and too slow for me. I had a lot of ideas, but you cannot push through your ideas because organization is big and it's a bit hard to push all your ideas. What you think? Then I founded Altero. Altero is a Latvian company which have a branch in Lithuania and in Estonia. All three countries are profitable. Altero is consumer lending brokerage platform where customers can meet banks in the one platform, and then they can compare all loans together. Altero results, I guess, during whole career, I guess there was 300 million issued through Altero. Now it's even more, but I don't know exact numbers for this year. So yes, in 2019 we established Lithuania. 2020 we established Estonia, and in the same Altero, we also established insurance brokerage. It is pretty much the same like we are doing in loans, so you can go and you compare all different types of insurances into the one place. And then I exited, and now I'm planning a new startup. Today I wanted to speak about founder skills. Probably a lot of different skills you need to have to do your startup, but and maybe everyone is different, and everyone can tell that you need 10 skills or 100 skills, and skills can differ because of the person. But for today I took one skill which for me, I think that this is the most important skill. So you should be flexible, because when you are starting your business you don't know what will happen. So you should be flexible, and you should be able to adapt to the market situation, adapt to if you start your business, you you open a company, then you create a website, then you create a product or someone help with that, then you have a team. But the main thing is that you need to earn money, and for that you need to sell your product to someone. And I want to speak about the buyers. Who is your buyer? The main thing is to identify your customer. And for example, if we're going to B2B, this I didn't download it, I created by myself. For example, if we're speaking about B2B sales, so you have your own product which you want to sell for someone, it solves some problem, and you need to first of all identify who is speaking with you. So the first thing is that you ask who you are, what position you are working, and are you decision maker, and try to speak in his language. For example, if you are selling your IT solution for something, and it for example it brings leads, then most probably CMO or CEO or head of sales, they are making decision about leads solution. So you are offering for the company to bring them new leads. Then you need to speak their own language. So you need to understand that, for example, CEO, he is responsible for revenue, EBITDA, profit, and strategy. So you need to find out what his company will get in terms of revenue or EBITDA, and then he will decide if he will buy your product or not. Or for example, if with CMO you need to speak his own KPIs, because usually CMO KPIs are cost per sales, cost per acquisition, reach, awareness, branding, and a lot of different stuff. Okay, and they care about CPM, CPS, and CPA, and you need to open your presentation, find the slide where you are speaking about leads, about marketing. You can just skip your IT things or risk things. You just speak with him about the marketing, and then he will make a decision, or he will push through the company your solution, and he will sell your product internally in their company. And about CTO, I don't know what is their KPIs. Probably we have CTOs here, but usually everybody is asking them when it will be done. This is what I know. And when you're speaking with CTO, then from my point of view, you need to speak about what will be the process, how statuses will be updated, how data exchange will happen, what's your code, what's about security. So you need to speak their language. So it means that if you have your own product presentation, sales presentation, probably you should have a lot of different slides, not one or two or three, because it's very easy to read, but you should have more than 10, and then you choose 1 or 2 slides depending on the person with whom you are speaking. This is what I wanted to tell. So, and in this case, you need to be flexible. So at some point you need to speak about marketing, at some point about IT things, at some point about risk maybe, and you should be able to cover all the topics during your sales, because different people are sitting. And with B2C, of course, everything is different. It's a bit hard to speak with each client directly, and usually we are using Hotjars, analytics, different metrics, and different tools for measurements. But sometimes we forget to speak with them. And my suggestion is, of course, do massive surveys and analytics and measurements, but don't forget about one-to-one calls, first of all, just to call and to speak with them and to get into their head, into their mind a bit much more deeper, instead of just only A/B testing who is buying and who not, but you don't know why. And also you don't be shy and meet your customers, speak with them, speak maybe even with their family, friends, because they can influence their decisions. So it means that if you are, for example, if you are selling loans, you need to be in customer mind, and also you need to understand what his parents or other relatives also think about loans. For example, today is Friday. I spoke with the one client, just an example, and he told, okay, let's sign agreement in Monday. But maybe or Saturday or Sunday, he will meet his grandmother. Grandmother will reject this, and then your deal will be cancelled. So it means that when you are speaking with your client at Friday, you need to cover questions which can be asked from his relatives during next few hours or few days. So you need to answer on those questions before. So during today you need to answer, and when they will ask him questions, then he will answer the information what you told. Then the probability of the deal is much higher. So I shared with you one skill. As I promised, it was flexibility, so you should be flexible, especially with B2C customers as well. You should be flexible. You should think how they are thinking. And the next part, I wanted to share my experience about golf. I started to play golf this year. I'm not very good at it yet, but I'm on the way. I spend a lot of my time on it during this summer. And I understood that you can identify people during your golf session, or maybe your tennis session, or maybe other sports. But the golf, from my point of view, was the best. I recognized people. For example, this is the situation where 4 golfers are going on the golf course, and they need to search, all of them, they need to search ball somewhere in the grass, but one guy, he's saying, okay, it's not my problem, I'm moving. So, and what it means, like for me, it is the same life situation, and this can happen with in the business as well. So for example, if you are thinking about your startup, you are trying to find a team or founders, you need to know much more about them. So it's not enough just to sit on the table and agree or drink few beers, maybe, or much more beers, or golf. And this was the one situation. So for example, one guy, he will tell just, okay, it's not my problem, and the same can be in the business. And then your business will have a lot of problems. Another situation where someone is yelling on everybody is around. This is ball problem, greens problem, your problem. Everybody is fault, but not him. And the same again can be in the business. So try to connect those things, and don't close your eyes when in life situations people are acting they act in one way. So don't think that in business they will do another way. Everything is quite connected from my point of view. This guy, he don't like his equipment, so this is a equipment fault. And about quitting, I was in one situation that we were playing golf, and we were 4 people on the golf course, and one guy, he came with his wife. His wife was quite new in the golf, and she was not very good, and she always delayed our time. And me and one guy, we tried to to help her all the time. But fourth guy, he always he said, okay, fuck, I'm quitting. And I'm thinking that, okay, if we will go and establish new business with you together, and then we will face some problems which we need to solve, and then you will quit. So from that time, I decided not to do business with that guy. Yeah, and the summary of that try different ways to identify your potential partner, no matter if it is golf or other sports, but you should identify and you should be in some kind of survival situation to test each other before your marriage, in a business, I mean. Yes, and I am planning a new startup starting from October. I cannot, unfortunately, disclose all details yet, but it will be ad tech platform. You know that one startup I created, it was cool, it still works, and so I exited, and now I'm planning another one. So I have a background of one successful story, and I'm planning another one, and these positions I'm looking for, if you are one of them, you can just text me somewhere in DM, in social media, in LinkedIn. Yes, in LinkedIn or email. Thank you very much, and we can go to Q&A session.
Okay, questions? Oh, yeah.
In case of quitting, why do you not think that sometimes it's better to kind of left everything behind and start something new if you see that there is no chance to develop it? How much you need to spend on it to understand when nothing will happen in this case?
Of course, if in business you are for a long time together and this is not your first situation, then I don't know, your business is not performing for 2 or 5 or 6 months, then you can start to think about that maybe you need to close it. But I mean that if you are just starting and at the very beginning. At the very beginning, with the first, I would say, I don't know, circumstances, you are quitting, then probably, from my point of view, I assume that it will happen again and again. So that's why I don't choose this kind of person as my partner.
Yeah. Sorry, I will be running back and forth because some troubles with the mic there. Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me? I just want to say your English is a lot better than my Latvian, so. I'd be curious, if somebody were playing golf with you, what trait do you think they would observe about you?
Once again.
So if someone were playing golf with you,
Yeah.
what trait would you want them to observe about you?
Can you translate observe?
Can somebody?
Like, что они у тебя видят?
How they see me
Uh-huh.
as a player?
Yeah, what would they observe about you? I'm curious.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to think. Probably, definitely, it will not be pragmatic play, for sure not. But maybe that I accept bad days and bad shots, and then I can move forward. So acceptance, maybe. Have I answered? Okay.
Any more questions? Guys? Girls? Yes, we have 2 more. Okay, let's start with you then.
Hi, thanks for presentation. Why did you quit Altero?
I exited.
Why?
8 years. It became for me maybe a bit too short, and I wanted to go. Became for me The main thing is that 8 years, and for me, it became that like I know everything what will happen. So each year we have the same meetings, we have the same problems, and there were no startup things what happens around. We became a scale up, I guess, and for me it was a bit maybe too easy, or there were no big problems anymore, and there were no big things with what you need to fight, and the third thing is that I wanted just to try something else, challenge myself. Can you do another one? Maybe it was a lucky pick, you know.
We have one more. Yes.
Many people probably perceive Altero as success, local success, and you mentioned in your presentation about being flexible. It is important, like in any startup, and maybe you can name some more key success factors which were on your way. Maybe it's team, maybe it's your background.
I'm running.
You mean where flexibility played a main role?
No, what were other factors you see were key to your success at Altero?
Right time, definitely right place, right team, because all people who started from the first day, they are still working there. I guess that without team, it wouldn't happen for sure. And yeah, other factors are team and right timing. And of course, we were not afraid, I guess, to invest in the marketing, because I see a lot of small startups, they are a bit afraid from investing in the marketing. If we're speaking about B2C marketing and mass marketing, then you should just go and that's it. You make a decision and do it. But a lot of different people, they think that they can spend, I don't know, 10, 15, 20,000 and it will be enough for mass market. In B2C segment, you should at some point gamble in the marketing. I mean, of course, everything is kind of counted. We have a lot of different metrics, but still, if you are going on TV or on radio, on billboards, then it is some kind of gambling.
Any more questions? We have time for one more. Yes.
How fast do you want to be cash flow positive with your new startup?
That's actually a great question.
Definitely in the first year of operations. In my calculations, it was 7 to 8 months, but of course it depends how much money we will spend. I guess that about revenue side, I'm pretty much sure, but when we will be cash flow positive, it depends. Are we going to take 10 employees from the first day or one by one? But yes, first year, 100%.
Yes, I guess we don't have any more questions, or do we have any? All right, then I think